Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, man?
Zen, what's going on?
Not much. Chilling with my family town. Come on in, man. Good. You guys just delivered right here. Hey, talking about you, man. Right on. Wow. How you guys doing? Good. How are you guys doing? Doing all right, man. Chilling. Right on.
So what's not in the bags? There's a lot of good stuff in here for me and my team for you guys.
Wow. Wow, this is my wife. I didn't get a chance to meet this Rica.
I know. And so
My family.
it's
The babies are actually gone.
no, yeah, it's nice to finally meet all you guys. So hey, I know Dre left, right?
Yeah, she.
So that's how your guys' story got to us, man. And I do lift on the side, and I do Union Freight full time. This here is one of my bosses. He's part of a 7 team. As you can see, there's 3 of us here, the camera guy and us 2. But and you know, man. So this is what we like to do. We like to reach out and try to, you know, reach out to people that are working class, people that are trying to make it and keep the ends meeting and stuff like that. You know, and your guys' story was inspirational enough to us that it got to us. So if you don't mind, you know, if you want to share your story and what it's been like and what you've gone through and how you're dealing and coping with it for the viewers, man, I'd really appreciate that.
It's been 2013. I had an accident, man. It started from there, and in 2014, because of that first accident, I was hit by a vehicle. Because of my vision, I didn't see the truck. And this one right here, she's really a lot of stress, a lot of problems, a lot of hospital visits. She's really pushing us along, and she hasn't gave up, and which made me not want to give up, and made these guys not want to give up. We're all struggling, but we're all trying, and you know, and we do it for our God, and we do it for each other, and you know, it's been a great blessing, and I mean, just really tried. You have anything you would like, you know, say?
Just thank you so much. You know, this really means a lot to us, and we just just been praying a lot, and that just keeps us going. And you know, you just feel like you're in a hole and you're just trying to dig your way out, and we're digging, you know, we're digging, and we're praying and working hard, and you know, we're not going to be here much longer. I don't know where we're going to be at, but I know that we're going to be okay, and I'm just really proud of my husband and my kids, and just, you know, we just keep each other going, you know, and
Blessed.
we are very blessed.
Blessed.
Now,
Thank you.
No, you guys are good. So we'd like to meet you guys. So we'll go from you. You can share your name and tell us, and we'll work on down.
My name is Abel, and I just like to skateboard and help my dad out.
Nice.
My name is Elena, and I like taking pictures, photography, and I like helping the family, babysitting mostly.
My name is Isaiah, I'm 14, and I like playing the piano and being here with my family.
My name is Benito Marquez, and I'm 14 years old, and I love fishing.
We're proud of them, man. They're awesome kids, great kids.
Hey, and that's nice. And one thing we like to do when we get out there, man, is, you know, we like the inspirational stories. We feel like, you know, as part of the working class, like, you know, like so long as we stick together, you know, it's always nice if you can get in a better position, like you can reach out, man, and families that are working their butts off and trying to make ends meet, especially when there's a family involved. That's the ones we like to get out, and if we can make a difference and touch lives. And one of the, so one thing I always heard that's always stuck with me, so Dikembe Mutombo, right, was interviewed, and a lot of stuff he did in his basketball career, he used to get back to his village in Africa. So a guy asked him in an interview after a game, was like, you know, it's nice about the things you do in Africa. We heard that you're taking this back to your village. You know, you want to share more on that, like what's it like, you know, being able to get back to where you come from and stuff. And one thing that really hit me is he said, you know, there's a famous saying in my village, and it goes, that, hey, when you make it to the top, remember to send the elevator back down. And so like that's always stuck with me, and I figure like as long as there's some source of connection that we can always, you know what I mean, like we got to keep sending that elevator back down, you know what I mean. There's always going to be people down there that can use that elevator to get up, you know what I mean. And so with here, it's just 3 of us, but some of my team like to share their words of encouragement and inspiration with you guys too. And so John, you want to?
Yeah, you know, one of the things I want to touch on, you talked about you feel like you're always in a hole and you're constantly digging yourself out, and I've been there, you know, so that's one of the reasons why I'm here. But don't give up. I mean, you want to talk about digging the hole concept, and you know, we've all dug a hole, right? And sometimes that dirt goes back down, some of it goes back down in there, and you dig it back out, right? Don't ever quit, okay? You will get to where you need to go as long as you don't quit. And I know that's easy for a lot of people to say because they're not walking in your shoes, but being there myself, I know that you just keep going, okay? It might not happen overnight, but eventually you all will get to where you need to be. You just need to have the faith. I can tell by looking at you and talking to your kids, you're all one unit. That's major, because a lot of families aren't. You know, a lot of the kids don't want to help out. They're not with you in your struggle, and you've done a good job there. You can see that, but just don't give up is what I want to tell you. So.
And my cameraman, man, I know you're working hard, Cameron, but let's get your words of encouragement and inspiration to the family.
I mean, just like my boy said over here, I would just say, you know what I mean, family is everything, you know what I mean? So whatever you can do, whether it's the kids or the adults or whatever, you know what I mean, you all you got really. So you guys just got to stick together, you know what I mean, and do with each other, you know what I mean, do what you can for each other, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean, I wish you guys the best, you know what I mean? Bless y'all.
And now, you know, for viewers, sometimes also to, if you guys don't mind, like, to share your guys' words of encouragement and inspiration to the viewers that may view this.
I would say, for me, it's trying to put God first in my life, and teaching these guys the same thing. But don't forget about the discipline. You really got to watch your kids. You really got to keep them close to you and make them respect, you know, and work hard with them, because it does go fast, and it's up to you what they become, and I want the best for them. And so I do try for them hard, you know, to just help them out in life and everyday struggles, and just being there. It's really important. But for me, it's putting God first. And He's always blessing me. You know, like meeting you was a blessing. All you guys was a blessing, and it happens for reasons.
For me, I want to say prayer. Get on your hands and knees and just pray and believe with everything inside of you, because He is there and He is listening, and He has helped me and my husband, my family, and just prayer is powerful. Faith is very powerful, and that's what keeps us going.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
But also, because you guys do have great kids here, man, I like how well behaved you guys are, but I definitely got to have your guys' words of encouragement and inspiration to the view. Let them know what keeps you strong and what makes you guys keep helping your parents and sticking together as a family.
To like never give up and just never, and believe in yourself, never give up, just like don't give up.
What keeps me going is my older brothers. They always have me on track, and my best friend right here, Abel. We have many laughs, we fight a lot, but we always get around it. But we'll forgive each other in the next 2 minutes, and we'll be best friends again. And just always my brothers keeping me on track and stuff.
Nice.
What keeps me going is everybody here, you know. God picked these guys for me, and I'm blessed to have them in my life. And now I'll always say talk to everybody, because they always encourage me to get back up on my feet.
Yeah,
Life's too short. You gotta make the most out of it.
That's good.
that's nice. And so this is what I want to close with you guys is my inspirational words and encouragement to you guys is always remember this, that this is my true belief in God. I'm glad you guys are believers of God. Is, you know, God, like how I see it is God puts these obstacles in front of people is because it's, you know, God wants to give more to everyone, but he never overgives what he gives to each person. So the obstacles are there because when God sees you can overcome those obstacles, the blessings get bigger and they get better. And so a lot of times when you face these obstacles in your guys' life, don't look at it like, why me? Oh man, that's crazy. How come nobody else has to deal with this? Figure out a way to get over those obstacles, because there's always a way. If you think, you just find and keep fighting and clawing your way. And when you get over that obstacle, you'll see a bigger blessing. The next obstacle, you'll see a bigger blessing than that. That's all it comes down to. It's a matter of knowing how to, you know, just deal with the obstacles in your life. And so long as you're dealing with them, you'll see the bigger blessings that come. So never let the obstacles
busy right now.
dissuade you or keep you guys from, you know what I mean, overcome the obstacles. And with all that said, always remember this. This is how I'm going to end it. It's a great philosophy by the great Mother Teresa herself that says, give the world your best and you may get hurt. Give the world your best anyways. So if you get hurt, get back up and just keep giving. Give what you can. Because the next person you help out, that's another blessing to come. But then that's another good deed that you do that might help another person do another good deed to help the next man down the road. So you guys always remember that, and we appreciate you guys for letting us come and share ourselves with you guys. And I'm full of inspiration hearing your guys' stories, and it was nice meeting you guys too. But it was nice.
Thank you guys very much.
And so with all that too, you know we got to do the family hug. You don't get a family hug, you just keep Cameron. You ready for the hugs? Free hugs today on this. Listen. Free hugs.
Right on, you guys are awesome,
Hey.
man. We appreciate you guys.
You guys are awesome too, man. God bless all you guys, okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You guys
With
are
that
awesome.
said, to the viewers, man, just remember, man, that it's always good to just stay positive and believe in God, man. And with that said, keep your heads up, stay safe, and keep beasts for better days, man. We out of here.